Hey everybody, it's Jen. Please don't mind the mess behind me. I have been redecorating, reorganizing my vanity and stuff today a little bit, and I have a box full of decorations back here that I'm kind of taking away because there was just too much stuff. I have this desk on this side of me here, and I have to use it for work because I'm working from home, and so I can't put my decorations on there because my computer and stuff is on there. So essentially I'm just using my vanity again. I'm back to using that until I get back to work and I can start, doing what I need to with my own space again. I'm totally happy working from home, just an FYI. I'm not complaining or anything. It's just I had to kind of move things around because it just wasn't working out the way that I originally had it. Also, I have like a bunch of stuff on the bed and things, so please forgive me for my mess. So today's video, I wanted to bring to you my finale for my project 20 in 2020. And I only started this in April, and I went, of course, until now. It's almost the end of November. I made it almost to the end of November, and I have finished 20 items. So I didn't start at the beginning of the year because I only started my YouTube and everything back up again in April. I think it was end of March or April or something like that. Because of the pandemic, this is like something that brings me joy. It's just something to keep me busy and keep my mental health safe. It gives me something to do. It gives me more purpose, right? I already have a lot going on, but it's just something for me. So I wanted to show you guys my update that I have, and also like I said, my finale. So I will go go over everything with you guys. If I can get my words out, I will go over everything with you guys, what I have and where I have come and what I have completed. So I'll talk to you guys about that afterwards, but let's just go ahead and get started with the items that I currently have had in it and the items that I completed to totally finish this project up. So the first item that I have is my Elizabeth and James Rollerball perfume. This is not completed. It was at 43 grams last month and it's at 40 grams this month. I still have a bit in here. There's not very much. I have to store it like this inside of a candle holder that's kind of tall, because otherwise it doesn't, the roller ball doesn't stay wet enough and I have to continually roll it all over my wrist. So I've been using this for sure once a day, every single morning, on my back of my neck and on my wrists. So that's that one. And it's not done. I'm gonna use it up by the end of the year just on my own. And then I have my KVD or Kat Von D eyeliner. This came in, I think, one of my old palettes that I had decluttered, and it was at 3 grams last month and it's now at 2 grams. You will see little prices and stuff like that on my stuff because I will be doing an empties at the end of the year for like anything that I used from January until the end of December. Excuse me, I'm catching something in my throat. So I only have this much left. I think I will use it up for the remainder of the year or however long it lasts. I use it today in my look. This is my Pan That palette eyeshadows that I'm using today, and then I just use this sort of in my waterline and my tight line. And so I'm going to continue to use that, but I'm realizing that I don't use eyeliner pencil an awful lot at all throughout the year. So I only have a tiny little bit left. I think it started off like this long, so it was probably more than half of what it is now. And I've really forced myself to use it. It's not good like dragging it all across my lid under a base, like something like this. I would use a concealer, or not a concealer, a cream contour underneath this. So I use my Saint Beauty products underneath, or my Saint products underneath my eyeshadow, and it really helps. But this is not something that works like that, so I can't really use a pencil for like all over the lid and then put an eyeshadow down. It doesn't work for me that way, unfortunately. So I have to use this in my waterline and tightline, which is a really tiny area. So at least I got a lot of use, but I really forced myself to use this product. The next one I have is my lip liner in Natural by NYX. This one is still at 3 grams. I think it's been at 3 grams the entire time. I did use it. I haven't sharpened it. but I did use it a few times in the last couple months because I finished the other lip liner in Spice. So I used this a few times, but I haven't really been wearing my other lipstick a lot, and I'll show you that in a sec, but I haven't really been wearing that one as much, so I haven't been wearing this one. So I'm going to put this back in my collection. Lip liners are another thing that I'm realizing that I'm not using a lot of. So I should, because I have, especially for darker lipsticks, I really should be using them, but I haven't. The next thing is the Jordana, or sorry, yeah, 3 grams, if I didn't say that. The lip liner in Jordana in the shade Cabernet. This is a retractable one. This was probably almost full. I didn't mark it or anything, but I'm going to say it was probably to here on the cap from there. So quite tall, and I only have this much left. So I probably used a little more than half. I'll continue to use this until it's gone. It's just, I don't know where to find these in Canada. I only get them at CVS when I go to North Dakota or anywhere in the States. That one was at 4 grams, pardon me, and it's still at 4 grams, and I think that's mostly the packaging, so I'm going to try and use this until it's gone. But I have used that a couple times this month. Then I have my Bobbi Brown lipstick in Neutral Rose. This has really become one of my favorite lipsticks to wear. It's so easy to wear. It really like just vamps up your lips, but it's not too crazy, and it's like really moisturizing almost. So this one was at 11 grams, and it's still at 11 grams. I thought for sure this was one that I could plow through, and because I was using my other MAC lipstick for the most part of the year, this one really I didn't use as much, and so it's sort of been sitting. But again, it was just something I wanted to get use of, and now that I know that I love it, I'm okay just keeping it out and using it like every single day or whenever I really want to, because I know I really enjoy wearing it. And I would definitely like buy that when it runs out. I would buy a full size. So the next one is the MAC Pigment in Vanilla, and this one was at 9 grams and it's now at 8 grams. I'm pretty sure I can use up quite a bit more of this. There's really not that much left in the container, so I'm pretty sure I could probably use this up in a few more months, and I will keep this out and I'll keep using it because I like that a lot. So I at least got a little bit of progress on that 1 gram down. And then the next thing is the MAC Museum Bronze. This is 13 grams last month, and it's 13 grams this month. And it is absolutely stunning, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to declutter this because I never use it. And it's so basic. Like I have this in other... It's not as nice in my other palettes or whatever other eyeshadow options that I have, but I don't use it. So I'm going to declutter this. I literally maybe used it twice to force myself to use it. If I'm forcing myself to use something, I'm just not going to keep it. So the first thing that I have completed is my MAC eyeshadow in Soft Brown. So this is completely done. I'm really excited. So that is 1 empty. And then I have my Sephora lip cream. This one is in the shade 14. It is also at 14 grams last month and is at 14 grams this month as well. And I used this quite a bit. Actually, I used this a lot this month. It looks like that. It's so pretty. I would definitely buy this again once it's done, but there's still a lot in here and I can't tell because the packaging, I don't know, like even when I scrape the sides and stuff, like you can't see through. So I don't know, but I love this. It's just I didn't get as much use out of it as I wanted. And then I have my MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle. It's still at 60 grams all the way from the beginning, or when I put it in, but you can see I have a bit of a dip. I hope you can see it. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have a bit of a dip going here. It was really domed before and I have a bit of a dip, so I'm happy about that. Definitely realize that highlighter lasts a long time, even though I put it here and down my nose and on my Cupid's bow and sometimes in my inner corner, sometimes up here. Like I use it a lot, but you don't need much. And then I have my MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost. I thought I was going to be able to get through this quickly, but this has so much product in it. I was at 16 grams last month, and I'm at 16 grams this month, and I use this every single time I did any kind of face makeup, which probably wasn't that much when I think about it, but I did still use it enough that I thought for sure like a gram would go away, but oh well. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue using this. I may just back to MAC it, but we'll see. I might play with it until I finish another item, so we'll see. And then I have one more completed, which is the KVD Lovecraft lipstick, and it was at 11 grams, and it is now done. Like, I scraped it. I went like this all the way until it started like scraping my lipstick up off my lips, and then now it's done. So really, really happy that that's done. You can see like the tiniest little bump on the top, but it's just not, I'm not going to scrape into there. That's just no. But I finished 2 lipsticks this year already. That's so great. I'm really happy about that. I was hoping for more, but oh well. And then the next, let's see what I have here. My Katy Perry Meow perfume. This was at 284 grams, and it is now at 282 grams. The only reason it's not moved lower is because I started working from home, and I just don't wear a lot of perfume at home. So when I was working from work, I'd spray it like 4 or 5 times in the morning or whatever. I know that's excessive, but whatever, I'm trying to use it, right? And then now, like for the last like couple weeks, I haven't used it at all. And then the next one I have finished is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. I finally finished this. And it has like the tiniest nubbin on top. You can see it's barely anything coming off of there. Hope you can see that. But anyways, this one's completed. Can't really turn it out all anymore. I'm so happy to have that done. That is so excellent. And then I have my Becca Mini Primer. I hate this stuff. I really, really hate this stuff. When I first started using it, I thought it was amazing. And I don't know if it's just drying out or getting old, or if it's just really that crappy. But I'm so glad this was free. The only problem was I thought I liked it so much that I bought a bigger one. And I'm just... I'm going to be putting this in a giveaway because, oh, can I do that? It's never been used. So I might put it in a giveaway for something that I'm doing at home. I'm not really sure, like not on YouTube or whatever, but I might be doing my own thing with family and friends and stuff, and maybe one of them will really like it. So I'm going to do that with some other things that I'm doing in a giveaway because I sell Saint products, so Saint like makeup products, and I'm doing a giveaway with that stuff, but I might just throw it in there because it's brand new and never been used. So maybe someone else will like it. If not, they can toss it. I don't care. But I really am not a fan. I thought I was, and I'm just not a fan. So, whoop, a tiny little thing squirted off, and I don't know where it landed. Oh well. But there's nothing left. I'm not cutting the tube open because just no, I'm not. There's no. But there's nothing left in here. Maybe I can... I'm sure you guys can see there's nothing left in here. But yeah, that one's done. So I don't know. It made my makeup look horrible. Like, I'm not sure if you can see, there's kind of a filtery thing happening on my selfie screen. And I'm sorry I didn't take that off, but it's like kind of congealed, or I don't even know how to explain it, but it just doesn't look nice, and I just don't enjoy wearing it. I even tried using like setting or Fix Plus underneath to give my skin a bit of moisture. It still collected in spots and dried down really fast. So it's just not my favorite, and I'm done it, and I'm happy that it's gone. And then I have the Urban Decay, no, that one's done. My MAC eyeshadow in Brulee. This is also done. I have 2 MAC eyeshadows done. I can't even believe that. 2 MAC eyeshadows finished. I do have backups, so I will replace those now that I've completed the whole thing. But I'm so excited. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things done. The next thing I'm also done, I did 6 things this month. I thought I was going to only finish 3 this month and 3 next month, but I finished 6 in November. Like, I can't even believe it. I finished the Gimme Brow. and this is in the shade 3. It was just a little tiny freebie. I think it was 100 Point Perk. And I had to take the stopper out, which is like right here. I kept it so I could show you guys, but I took the stopper out because it wasn't doing anything really for my eyebrows. So I took that out, and I'm just going to put it back in so that I guess I could chuck it, but whatever. I'm just putting it back in. And this is done, and I'm happy. That's all 6 of my items that I'm done this month. I can't even believe it. Okay, so now for the things that I have added in that were pretty much like full when I put them in here, and things to replace the things that I finished. So the first thing is the Revolution Pro Fix Setting Spray, which is this thing right here. It was full, and I'm only down to here, and it was at 114 grams from, I guess when I first put it in, it was at 117 because I had just started. I only went down 3, and then now I've gone down to 95 grams. So I'm trying really hard to use this, and I use it quite often. It's not the greatest. I'm not that impressed with it. I guess I'm just not in love with like drugstore setting sprays, and I'm realizing that now. So that's not something I will be repurchasing, but I will be finishing this up, and I do have another one as well. And then I also have my MAC Pro Longwear and NC20. So it was just like a tiny little tub. I fill this up with my full product so I don't keep pumping it. And yeah, I guess I probably finished, I would say maybe half of what was in here. I thought I was going to finish this before a couple of the other items I actually finished, but that's okay. I'll continue to use that. Then I have my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil in Original, and I'm not really sure where I was, but can you see I'm down to, oh my gosh, is there even product in here? Oh yeah. Wow, this is really hard to see. I'm down to about here. So I'm going to just finish that off, and hopefully I'll be done that by the end of the year. I have my MAC lipstick in syrup. This one really blew me away. I'll show you on this one. It was almost the exact height of this Teddy lipstick. It had this much left in it, pretty much, maybe just like a smidgen smaller. And this is only how much I have left, and I've only used this for like maybe 3 weeks. So I will definitely finish this by the end of the year. I'm going to plow through this, and I'm hoping that I finish it because it would be nice to have at least 3-4 lipsticks completed this year. That would be really great. And then I have the Wet n Wild Contour Highlight in Caramel Toffee. It's this one here. It weighed in at, oh sorry, the syrup one was at 20 grams when I started, and it's down to 19, and my Bare Mineral Veil was at 29, it's down to 28. So I've got a gram down of each of those. The highlight contour was at 65, and it's still at 65, but I do want to show you, I have a really, I'm not sure you'll see it, I have a really good dip going on this side. You can't really tell with the camera. I'm not really sure why it's not picking up, but maybe you can see, you can't really tell. But I have a really good dip going in the contour anyway, so I'm happy about that. I have my MAC lipstick in Sin, which I'm wearing today. It's pretty much the only time I've worn it. It is still at 20 grams, started at 20 grams. And my MAC blush in Breezy. I have a good dip in this one as well, but this dip was from a while ago. It was at 34 and now it's at 33, and I really want to hit pan on this by the end of the year. I don't know that that would be possible. That's just like a personal little goal of mine, but yeah. And then I also put this, but there was no reason for me to put this in because I completed everything. I never used it. It's 28 grams. Doesn't really count because I finished everything, so yeah. But that's pretty much everything. I'm really excited that I finished this project. I'm going to show you guys everything that I completed in the year. Try and do this really quickly. So I finished my NARS concealer in vanilla. I have it all beside me here. I finished a MAC Fix Plus. Finished my MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer. I finished my MAC Prep and Prime Setting Powder. My MAC Kind of Sexy Lipstick. Kind of Sexy, not kind of, sorry. My MAC Essential Oil. My MAC Lip Liner in Spice. So I have already one free item, which is exciting. I did my Wet n Wild brow mascara, my MAC, which sucked. I didn't like that very much. My MAC Charged Water I finished, my L'Oreal setting spray, my Ben Nye Pigment in Yellow, which is amazing to finish a little pigment. My Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in medium light. It was just a small one. I finished my MAC eyeshadow soft brown, my mini Lovecraft KVD lipstick, my Clinique mini primer, my Benefit Gimme Brow, my MAC eyeshadow in Brulee, my Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz, and my Becca Primer Mini. So some of these things were a little bit smaller. And the reason I put that in a lot like smaller items, like these little kind of 100 point perk or whatever items, is because I started late in the year and I wanted to give myself a chance to at least, do good, but I didn't realize that things were going to move so quickly. So next year is going to be more full size and brand new items, and I'm really going to try hard to use those things throughout the year. I don't want to do rolling next year. I just want to use those, and when those are done, that's it. I don't want to like add new things, and I want to finish those items in particular. So I might get a little bored with that, but it gives me opportunity to do other pannings throughout the year. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know below if you're doing any pans. I would love to check that out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.